Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make one of these books. Now I'm only going to show you how I made the cover and how I binded it today. Embellishing it will be another video because I didn't want this video to be too long. But this is one that I made earlier. As you see, I've laminated it, and then I put pattern paper, then white paper, and some colored paper. And then this is another fun sheet. So anyway, you can kind of see what it looks like. Here's another one that I did. It's got watermelons. Got some fun paper in here as well. So once they're done, then I'll have embellished them up and all that. And I'll show y'all what it looks like when I embellish them. But I thought I'd show you how I just put it together today. Now I went ahead and I decided, out of my paper, I was going to use this page as my cover this time. And I've gone ahead and I've cut it by 8 by 10. Now, the paper pack that I'm using is called Pool-riffic. And I got this at Michael's, and it's by Recollection. And I think I got it for like $10. It was like half off. So anyway, it was really cute. This paper is double-sided, so it's real fun. Well, fun and good to use like when you're making books and you want the print to be on both sides. Okay, so as I told you, I already cut this one at 8 by 10. This is going to be our cover. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the other pages, and I chose these pages to go in the center of the book. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these up as well. So we're going to have, since this is directional, make sure that you're cutting it in the correct way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it off the 8 inches because that's my width. Actually, that's my height. And then I'm going to cut one line over from the 10. So it's going to be 9 7/8, because if you make it 10, whenever your paper folds inside, it will hang over, and you don't want your paper to hang over. So I'm going to cut that at 9 7/8. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. I'm going to cut this one at 8 inches again. Isn't this one cute? By 9 7/8. Okay. And I got one more. And this one's some cute pineapples. I thought it'd go really cute because these eyeglasses have pineapple glasses. Those are pretty cute. Okay, so this is directional as well, so make sure you're cutting it the correct way. You don't want upside down pineapples. So that's 8 inches, and then I'm going to do 9 7/8 here again. Okay, so I've got my 3 pages right here, and then actually I've got my 3 pages and then my cover. Now I'm going to go ahead and while I've got my laminator on, I'm going to go ahead and laminate my cover. Now I use these Scotch laminating pouches, and let me see if I can show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like, thermal laminating pouches by Scotch, and I think I paid like $19.99 for this like months ago, and there's 100 in this pack. So it's really lasted a long time, and I've laminated a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to laminate the cover. Now I just pop it in the middle here, and I just put it over as far as I can to the edge, because I want these in the end to be durable. If I didn't laminate these, you're throwing them in and out of your purse, they, you know, they'll tend to get flimsy. So let me get this in my laminator. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to stick this in my laminator. Now I have a Scotch laminator. I got it at Target like several months ago, and it was only $17.99. It laminates really wonderfully, and it was just a really great deal. So, okay, it's coming out of my laminator. And then we'll just have to trim them up. This just makes them more durable. Okay, almost there, y'all. Be patient with me. Okay. So here we go. Got it laminated. I'm going to go ahead and trim it up. I usually leave about like 1/8 of an inch around each side. You don't want to trim it all the way up to the edge because then it will fall apart. You don't want to do that. So you got to leave a little bit of a plastic edge around the edge. So I usually leave 1/8 of an inch. So I'm just cutting this off. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Now, it looks like a little tiny bubble. Well, that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and while I've got my scoreboard out, I'm going to go ahead and score this at 5 inches because it's 10 across. So I'm going to do a 5-inch. That way it's going to be easier for me to fold it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, I always do both sides because you're going through this. Let me see if I can move it over. One of these days, y'all, I'm going to invest in another scoreboard. Okay. Okay, so there I've got it. I've got my, I'm not going to fold it all the way. I just want to get that crease in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold my other 3 pieces. I'm going to go ahead and fold them in half. Get them all evened out here. Use your bone folder if you have one to get some good creases. You don't have to use this print on the outside. I just kind of like the pineapple because you know the other side is double-sided. So we have this one. We also have that. So I just kind of like that. And this is really fun too. I like the rainbows. So just fold it the best that you can. Get a little crease in there. Okay, so I've got my 3. So I'm gonna insert also some white paper and I'm gonna go ahead and fold this in half as well. I've got like 8 sheets in here because I don't want these to be too thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a fold and then I'll be ready to show you how we stitch it together. So I'm just gonna fold this up, get it in half here, and yeah, I went ahead and pre-cut this earlier just to kind of save a little time. But these are the same just like the other inserts, cut at 8 and then 9 and 7/8. Okay, so now I'm going to decide, because I have my sunglasses is on the cover, I'm going to decide which ones I want first. And I think I'm going to go with the pineapples because they're really fun. And I just think they should go first because it's got, you know, the pineapples on the sunglasses. You can do it any way you want though. So, and then I'm gonna do, I think I'll do this palm trees in the center. I'm gonna add some more paper. And then I'm gonna put my rainbows in here. And I'm going to, like that. Okay, so I've got my pages the way I want them. And I am going to, let me get some of my clips. You can use anything you want. I just like to anchor mine with something so when I stitch the center, nothing moves. And I'm just gonna line it up the best I can. Okay, I just wanna make sure everything is even. Okay, so I'm gonna line it up. And I'm just using my clover clips, my Wonder Clips. Love these when I sew. Okay, and just make sure it's centered. You just want to make sure it's centered because you're making a book. Now, once we're done with this part, and on my next video, I'll show you how I embellish the books. You'll see how fun it is. It's really fun. Okay, so there we go. And there's the other side. Now I'm going to take you over to my sewing machine and I'm going to show you how to stitch this up. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Okay, so I'm at my sewing machine now And I'm just going to stitch down the center. Now I'm going to take one of my pins, my nifty little pin, to kind of help guide me on my first thing, because it's really kind of hard to see where the center is, because it's just way under there. So anyway, I just have this on a regular 2.5 stitch length, and I'm just using regular, just white thread, using my Singer sewing machine that I got at Joann Fabrics several years back. And this is just sewing right through all the layers, and when we're done, it's going to be binded so these won't fall out. Okay, we're at the end, so let me just show y'all what it looks like. Now, if you didn't get it totally straight, it's okay. We're going to embellish the center. Okay, so let me go back over to my table and show you what it looks like after I fold it. Okay, we're back at my table. I'm going to take off my clips. And do y'all see how easy that was? And you know, I'll be honest, I never sewed paper until last night. So it's the first time I ever tried it, and it worked like a charm. So as you see, I've got the book. I'm going to just take my pages and I'm going to fold them a little bit at a time. You don't want to fold them all at once. Just kind of give it the crease. I'm going to pull up my pages. And then when I get it all situated in the center, there you go. I'm just going to use my bone folder and kind of press it down. And y'all, that was the easiest cover ever, huh? You can see. Now I have a book that I will use. We can use these as little planners. You can throw these in your purse. You can put addresses, whatever you want. But look at that. And there we go. It's all in there. So my next video, I will, like I said, show y'all how I embellish these. And I'm thinking that I'm going to make a bunch of these for my craft fair this year. You'll see how they'll look once I embellish them. But anyway, well, I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, give me a thumbs up and leave me comments if you want. I love to have comments and to tell me what you think. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And until my next time, the next video, see you later. Bye.